Hello everyone, I'm Tausif Hasan and this is my individual assignment for Business Ethics and Responsibility module. Ethical issue at work. This case centers around sexual harassment where the manager made inappropriate and offensive comment about the intern's appearance and suggested unprofessional advances during her dinner outing with colleagues. Virtues and vices that are involved in individuals. For the part of intern, we firstly found out the virtue of courage, that she had a bit deficit in it as she could confront the harassment promptly. Then, on the second virtue was justice, where she displayed justice as her action and decisions aligned with the fairness and upholding of the decision of ethical principles. And for the vice part, she initially displayed a bit of cowardice as she hesitated when addressing the harassment promptly. The virtues and vices that were involved in the supervisor. The company supervisor displayed the virtue of patience firstly in dealing with the ethical issue. He demonstrated this by taking the time to listen to the intern's queries and supported her in dealing with the harassment issue promptly. Then, secondly, he was displaying generosity by addressing the ethical issue, by supporting the intern and addressing the issue with care. And the vice that he was displaying was quarrelsome in the context of ethical scenario presented. A potential vice the company supervisor could have exhibited is quarrelsome. It signifies a deficiency in responding to ethical challenges with care and concern. Let's analyze the virtues and vices that we found. The first virtue that we found was courage. So, this initial response can be viewed as a lack of bravery in the face of ethical dilemma. However, as the situation unfolded, she demonstrated the virtue of courage. She found that the strength to speak against the harassment despite her initial fears. Her transformation reflects her journey from a deficit cowardice to the golden mean of courage. Her willing to confront the wrongdoers and to seek showcases a balanced and courageous response to the ethical challenges. Justice part, in her case, she ultimately sought justice by addressing the harassment issue and taking stand against her manager's inappropriate behavior. Her commitment to the fairness and pursuit of what is ethically right reflects to a balanced and just response to the ethical dilemma. The virtue was evident in her effort to ensure that her right and dignity was respected in the workplace. For the vice part, in her case, her initial reluctance to address the issue immediately was an instance of the vice. However, it's important to note that her initial response is understandable given the challenge in the circumstances she faced. Her subsequent display of courage demonstrated her growth and development in addressing the ethical dilemma prominently. On a positive note, the supervisor was displaying patience and generosity. Patience by waiting for things to happen, and generosity is the willingness to help others. And the vice that we found was quarrelsome. He had a bit deficiency in responding to the ethical challenges with care and concern. However, he did not do it in this case. The absence of vice of quarrelsome in his action underlines the importance of maintaining a constructive and collaborative approach to addressing ethical challenges in the workplace. The company supervisor response demonstrates a commitment to fostering a supportive and respectable work environment, which is aligned with the virtues of generosity and patience. Recommendation for the intern is engage in activities that challenges fear and hesitation. That's going to strengthen the virtue of courage and seek guidance on addressing the uncomfortable situation. Enhance temperance, practice moderation in action and response to maintain composure in challenging situation. This will also reflect on emotional reactions. For the supervisor's part, he can create a sense of fairness and equality by continuously addressing workplace issues so that it's going to have a safer and more valuable environment to work on. And for the honesty, practice giving honest uh, comments to the employees and in an appropriate manner, taking into account that the words have impact on others, and maintaining sincerity and openness. So let us remember that in our professional lives, ethical values are a compass that point us to the direction of a brighter and more respectable future. Thank you.